He held you hostage. For you to live, I was to disappear. Then your life would guarantee my silence. It lasted nearly 20 years. Pray, forgive me if you can. Your loving mother. Dear sir, you must have guessed by now that if I have become both a psychiatrist and a makeup artist in my own way, this is only the result of what life put me through. After my husband's death, I had no option but to disappear. My brother knew I knew he was behind Walter's so-called accident, and he used my daughter Alicia as a hostage to buy my silence and force me into an exile which was never to end. Had I stayed and tried to speak the truth, Alicia would have died before I could utter a word, and I would have followed the same path shortly afterwards. I am back today because Robert asked me to come and settle our differences, as he nicely put it. I had no idea the estate would have additional guests, and I have no idea what the true purpose of this macabre film charade is, though my brother has clearly succeeded in manipulating us so that we would kill each other. Please protect Alicia and give her my love. Yours sincerely. Usual signature then. P.S. I cannot remember why, but your name sounds vaguely familiar. I confess, I killed Shaw Brandon, but I owed it to my husband. I killed Michael Keller, but it was self-defense.
Ooh, a drastic approach to penitence.
It's only a film, Ingrid.
Quick, quick!
Leave me alone, you alcoholic bird.
Quick, danger! Alicia, come! Swamps!
Okay, but it better not be another stupid joke of yours.
Help her! Help her!
Thank you.
Shut up, you obnoxious flying object.
Alfred didn't say anything.
Oh, what did you say?
Thank you. Why?
Mute girls don't talk.
Really?
What?
Be quiet. Let's go home. I'm cold. And please, I'm hungry. Get me something hot.
Dessert is served.
It doesn't taste like the real thing, but it's still better than if you'd cooked it.
You never were mute, were you?
I was, for 2 weeks, after my mother disappeared. It was so comfortable and peaceful, everybody left me alone, that when my voice returned, I didn't tell anyone, not even my uncle or Jack.
How did your father die?
An accident during an experiment with radioactive material.
What kind of experiments are you doing with birds?
I've built a machine. It uses ultrasound to attract birds.
And you're testing it on a scarecrow which looks like your uncle?
Yes. Don't tell him I borrowed some of his old suits.
Was Jack in love with you or your mother?
Not with me. I was very young then. But I think he loved my mother. She liked to tease him about that. Jack has been very good to me. I feel sorry for him.
Did you know Mr. Morton was among your uncle's crew?
Really? No. I knew nothing about the film. My uncle was very secretive. I even had to stop my experiments. Mr. Morton is a business associate of his, but I never liked him. The way he looks at me.
Your grandmother was insane during her last years?
Very strange, at least. And at times really mad. Talking about the apocalypse and accusing everybody, even me, of planning her death.
How did your mother die?
She committed suicide. By drowning. Her body was never found. Only her wedding ring.
Alicia, listen to what I have to tell you. Here's what I think. Your mother never committed suicide. She was murdered today in your family church, but I don't know who her murderer is. I believe she was invited here by your uncle. She left a letter for you.
How do we find the murderer?
I'm sorry, but I see no alternative to questioning you.
Let's do it, but do it fast. What kind of questions?
I tell you a word, you tell me what it evokes for you.
Like Adam and Eve? Chocolate and pleasure? Fire and warmth?
No, more like mother and apple crumble.
That's no questioning. That psychiatric noodle soup. My uncle already had me go through that.
Try it again, please. For me and the apple crumble.
Okay, but it's a waste of time, and I pick up the next game.
Deal. Ready?
Shoot.
Alicia.
Chick.
Mommy.
Gone.
Daddy.
Doomed.
Jack.
Pity.
Robert.
Power.
Mary Rose.
Light.
Silence.
Sound.
Birds.
Friends.
Brandy.
Escape.
Accident.
Cry.
Suicide.
Mommy.
Love.
Disappointment.
Bomb.
Explosion.
Let's try again. Daddy.
Doomed.
Bomb.
Trap.
Suicide.
Lie.
Mommy.
Lie.
Robert.
Vulture. Vulture, vulture, vulture!
What do you mean when you say your uncle is a vulture?
I didn't say that. I didn't mean anything.
Do you mean he only attacks people when they're dead? Do you mean he wants people dead? And when he wants people dead, they die?
No, I didn't mean anything, really.
He wanted your mother and father dead, and they died, and maybe his mother. And as he's a vulture, he didn't kill them, but had them killed. Is that it? Tell me!
Shut up! You're mad!
Listen, and that's why you want to kill him with your machine?
No, I don't know.
And why do you pity Jack? What do you think he knows?
More brandy?
Yes, please.
Feeling better?
Yes. But drained. Too much silly talk.
Any clue on where to find new evidence about the murders?
I don't know. Try Jack. He may hold the key to the library of the ballroom. I need to